Rob and Audie Almighty. Capital Video Channel updates.
We mentioned that when we started Rob and Audie Almighty that there was a bit more to this than just the money, right?
Yeah.
That it was to be an experience that would change your life.
Mm-hmm.
So how has this experience been for you, Andrea?
Made me appreciate work more. I actually really miss my job.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, one of the things that we did was we sent you off to the comedy strip, and the comic strip, and we sent you to karaoke, a couple of things you had never done before.
Yeah, and I don't intend on doing them anytime soon again.
No,
but
but do you think that it helped you with your confidence to a certain extent?
Yeah, in a way. I mean, I know I can go up on stage if I have to, but...
Well, it's kind of interesting because Rob and I were listening back earlier this morning to a clip of you when you first came into the studio for the interview, and then a clip of you yesterday. And the difference in the quality of your voice, the confidence that you had was just incredible. Would you like to hear the difference yourself?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me just bring those up here.
Okay, the first clip is of the interview we had, the pre-interview that we had with you to get to know you a little bit. Okay, so
all right,
let's listen to this.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm 27. I work at the River Creek Casino at TAC 25, the sports lounge. I live with my dad.
Single?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about your life right now?
It's pretty boring, I'll admit that. I get up, I go to work, and that's about it. My days off are pretty much spent at home too, unless I decide to go out and do something, which is rare.
What would make it more exciting?
A push. Somebody to introduce me to something else.
So you're not self-motivated?
No, I'll admit I'm a procrastinator.
A procrastinator? Are you lazy?
Oh, yeah.
Very soft-spoken in that clip.
Yep.
Now I'm going to play the clip from yesterday.
Okay.
When you were telling us about your shopping experience.
I took off to an independent clothing store to make sure I could get a deal with her. And then she said, yeah, no problem. Pick out what you like. I'm like, I'll be right back. Ran back to that department store and was like, did you figure it out? Did you figure it out? She's like, you took off. I didn't know where you went. I had no idea what's going on. And I'm like, I'm in a contest. You need to hurry this up. And she's like, well, you can't get cash back. And I'm like, oh, well, can I get a receipt for an even 20? And she's like, no. And I'm like, well, then never mind. I had grabbed my gift certificate, took back off to the other store and picked out my items, and she said, yeah, and even 200 is fine.
I don't know. I'm hearing a whole lot of differences as far as the confidence level
Oh,
goes.
yeah. You know what? Without the audio, though, just your whole aura is different.
Thank you.
And you have every reason to be confident.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, but this is just a week. It's just a week in your life, which is not a lot, right? And I hear you, there's more energy, there is more confidence, and you know one thing, you're more assertive. Like the way you handled yourself with that clerk at that store. I don't know if you've been quite like that a week ago, but anyway, I just think that I personally have seen you change before my eyes in this past week, Andrea.
Thank you.
You must have talked to your friends. What have they said about the whole thing? And about you yourself?
Yeah, like one of my friends said, you've done more in the last couple of days than you've done, in your whole life. Other friends are like, oh, this is so exciting. They've been voting and everything like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, you've got the $10,000. You've done every task, and the ones that you declined, and you were absolutely within your right to do that, and you took the consequence, and you've won it all back. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Now you have this morning a bonus task.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to tell you about that at 7:40.
Okay.
Capital FM's Rob and Audie Almighty. Video, audio, live updates as it happens. And The Chosen One at 963capitalfm.com.